unsupported, right? However, I am in business in multiple ways with Target, with Walmart, and Amazon, right? I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair care products, right, are on Amazon. They're also in Target. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money in these organizations, listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected, and our sales will drop. Our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves. There's a process, and then you gotta, like, where you gonna put it? You gotta have a place to store it. That's money, right? You gotta have another place to sell it, which is almost impossible sometimes. And even if you sell online, it's a process when it comes to business. And everyone does not have the funds or the means or the availability, the space to house their own products, right? But the thing that concerns me the most, and I want you to hear me and hear me well, if we all decide to stop supporting said businesses and say, I can't buy nothing from there, even the businesses who are affected by the DEI ban, right? What that does is you take all our sales and they dwindle down. And then those companies get to say, oh, your products are not performing. And they can remove them from the shelves.
All right, Gray.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that conflict?
So here's the thing. I feel like people have the right to protest. If they want to say, okay, we don't want to buy this, then they have the right to do that. She's talking about her personal business. I'm pretty sure it's a small percentage of black businesses in Target. I saw on TikTok, I don't know how true this is. The lady might have been in there early, but the Target stores were empty. So maybe it's having an effect on her sales. So she's going off. But I'm not sure, Easy, what you think?
Yeah, I think people are going to boycott, I think that it's a lot going on right now, man. And it's really hard to comment on, man, because it's happening so fast, you know what I mean? So it's just, I don't know, bro.
But because they're trying to cancel her for not joining. Would you say that's right or wrong? Like, she spent a big part of her life trying to get these products there. A lot of I hate to say this, but a lot of the black community, if she pulls them off the shelves, probably won't come and support and buy from her.
Yeah, and she gonna lose money. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I understand. It's pretty much self-explanatory. But yeah, I mean, people are gonna lose money, and they're really this bad business. You know what I mean? Because people need to be looking out for these people. Because I'm trying to tell you, man, they better start hustling, boy.
Slim, I'm boycotting your business for vote for Trump. Yay. So do you feel like it's okay for this to happen?
I to be honest with you, I think it's stupid. I don't see the outcome. I think it's a waste of time. You ain't gonna defeat Target. Your money ain't that long. The reality sets in at some point. You know what I mean? Leave your stuff on the shelves, keep getting your money, and let the time go, and everybody gonna see what it is. The reaction from our country is disgusting. When this old dude won before, nobody really voted for that dude anyway, but we ain't take it that far, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we just found out that January 6th, well, y'all just found out that January 6th was pretty much a fluke. So we ain't focusing on that. That's the thing I can't stand about the media. They focus on everything that Trump is doing, but they basically spent almost an hour between networks talking about the January 6th that the individuals that Trump pardoned, right? But they spent no time on Joe Biden pardoning Dr. Fauci and the January 6th committee for no reason. So,
Nora, what do you think?
Yeah, see, you don't want to smoke either. I know. I know.
Well, babe, we're not on Rumble, so. But listen, this shows how disingenuous Target is. They were never going to fully support Black-owned businesses. And you guys
It's
were a
messed up.
fool
Yeah.
if you thought that they were. And this just shows you that DEI was all propped up by the Biden administration. Now that Biden is out, DEI is finally DIE. Listen, folks,
Mm-hmm.
don't let these businesses fool you. If you want to support a Black-owned business, go to Black-owned businesses. I saw on X that people were going to Costco. They were going and marching in, with Al Sharpton leading the charge, another grifter, and saying that they were going to support them because they support DEI. Listen, they don't support DEI. If y'all want to support Black-owned business, go on Google Black-owned businesses in my area and support like that. That's the only way we're fully going to support Black-owned businesses. We have to support ourselves and not these big corporations that are giving us lip service every few years or whatever initiative they're hopping onto.
Yeah.
But do
Jay,
you think? Hold on, I want to ask
you
Nora.
go.
Do you think Tabitha should pull her products like the Black community is asking, or do you think right now we're just emotional, and in a few months we'll be right back in Target, and if she was to go along with it, she probably would hurt
Listen,
herself more.
yeah, if she's in Target, Boger, she's in Target because I guarantee some white-owned corporation is backing her. I hate to say it. She's not probably a fully Black-owned business. It's all a ruse, and she's just the face to get her in there. I could be wrong, y'all, but that's what I'm feeling is right about it. Go Google Black-owned businesses and fully support. They're not connected to these big corporations, more than likely, unfortunately.
Jay.
Jay,
No, I don't think she should pull her products. I mean, regardless, she worked hard to get it there, and I think it's unfair. She's not the one who decided to pull DEI. I just think it's an unfair standard that like you got your business just because your
But
product
her
happens to be in the
products
store.
aren't getting pulled. They're boycotting Target, like not to
That's
shop
what I'm
there.
saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. She shouldn't want to pull
Yeah.
her products just because Target stopped, abiding by DEI. She's not the one that decided to do that. I
well,
just think
it's the Black protesters and the Black
that's what
community
I'm
is
saying.
telling her
That's what I'm saying. I think
that
it's
she's selling
unfair.
out by keeping them in the store.
I think it's an unfair expectation. I just, it's not her fault. It's not her thing. She had nothing to do with it. Her product happens to be sold in that store, and I think, yeah, I think it's a ridiculous standard, and I think people are just picking and choosing things to be upset about because I'm sure there's other Black-owned products that are sold in Target that nobody's making a fuss about.
Yeah.
Damn, Jay, I'm starting to like you, bro. You all right. You all right, man. Starting to
I've been
like you,
like
man.
Jay. He's my favorite
Yeah.
far left Antifa liberal
I,
out
I
there.
love I love some Democrats. Gray's my favorite Democrat. Me and Jay, yeah. But tonight, I'm messing with Jay tonight.
All
He
right.
sounds more conservative.
But to
So
what Nora, I want to what Nora was
What's
said
that?
about Costco. Hold on, were you done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, what I was going to say about Costco and Al Sharpton leading that protest, you could literally hear them telling Black people to buy stuff. Like they said, they were just there protesting, and they were supposed to buy, but they weren't buying anything. It was like a barbecue. So I'm just like,
Yo,
Well, lots
Costco's
of people go to
expensive. Have you
Costco.
been in there lately? I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
and
yes,
picked
I
up
have.
2 boxes of diapers, a pack of wipes, and a vitamin packet for $120 last week. Like, who can afford
Wow.
that?
It is
well, we can't
expensive
say we go
for sure.
protest and then show up and just have a barbecue in front of Costco. If we say we're going to buy there, then they should have showed some
Yeah.
type. That's why, to me, a lot of these protests are jokes.
There's some
And I'm
companies that's still doing DEI, like Ben and Jerry's is a big one. People that are going against Trump and saying, "Oh, we still gonna do DEI, and we don't care what you say."
So before I go on, do y'all still think it's necessary? Do you think it's going to have that big an impact? Or have we grown up enough to know now to hire the best person?
I mean, yeah, it's already impact now because people are losing money. People's products are being taken off the shelves and they're losing money. I mean, I'm not gonna
So was
sugarcoat
that,
it, bro.
and that was part of DEI as far as putting Black
I'm
brown
taking all
colored
your stuff off the shelf and you
people
ain't
of
making
color
no money from the
products?
store. It's
But I
messed
want
up.
to
It's
add
bad
something.
business.
What DEI is a scapegoat. It's basically for poor, unemployable, and low income whites to have someone to blame for them not having success in this country. So that's why when the plane crash happened, Trump came out and said, "Oh, it's DEI, it's DEI, the DEI." So it's basically a
Yeah.
scapegoat to give them somebody to blame
Yep.
because they they feel like black or brown or whoever women doing better than them. So it's like, oh, DEI the reason they doing better than you, not because we're tricking you and we making billions of dollars. So we taking your money, we giving you somebody else to blame.
It all boils down
I
to
mean,
pandering to the white male base.
Man, I seen how you slipped that Trump in there. That's like something totally different.
now,
I see how you
let me
try to be
ask,
slick because that's like totally different. The slide Trump blaming the crash on DEI. He's basically
now let
was
me ask
saying
you.
where the people hire DEI, not poor whites
No, he
using
blamed
DEI as an
DEI. So did
excuse.
JD
That's two
Vance,
different things.
and he
No,
doubled
I'm
down.
saying, but he said he's like, I need to investigate to see if it is. He didn't necessarily come straight out and blame DEI. He just said, I need to see if it is.
What's he gonna investigate? You can't investigate that.
You can see the hiring practices.
What's he gonna say? Oh, it was a woman or a brown person's fault. DEI? No, you can't
A
do that.
scapegoat, exactly.
Like, yeah,
Easy,
like,
what were you trying to ask? Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask you: is this gonna start like a racial war? Because I mean, black folks are mad right now. You taking my stuff off the shelf? I can't make no bread. Come on, man. People are mad right now.
Well,
But
I'll say this
that's why we
easy.
need to have
Black
our
folks,
own distribution channels.
yeah. Black folks are more mad about the DEI thing because they're concerned about not being able to get jobs and equality. So I
Yeah.
agree with easy, maybe not the taking off the shelves thing, but I agree that black people are very fired up and they feel like they've gone back 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
If they
Yeah, I'm
qualify with
Well,
the
I was
word.
referring to that lady that had her stuff in the store. That's what I was referring to.
yeah. Yeah, like I said, Target's not wanting to do it. It's the black community that's saying that she should join the protest, and she should protest by pulling her products out of the store. That's what, and they're saying if you don't, we're gonna call you a coon, whatever else, and kick you out, take your black card, kick you out the community. That's basically what they're telling her, and people start canceling her, not want to deal with her, in the public. So that's why she had to come out and speak on it because she's getting a lot of backlash, and she worked hard for what she has. So,
you know what's crazy though?
Yeah.
next, go ahead, Jay.
It's just how it's just so wild because 90% of the products sold in Target are Chinese-owned companies, and not a single Chinese person is telling people to boycott Target. It's just crazy the mentality that we have that because we're just so used to everything being made in China that we don't even occur to us that that's a foreign entity creating products. We only focus on Latino products, Black products, because those the entities because we're so not used to having anything.
Yeah, I think it's a victim mentality. And I think a big solution to this would be we need our own distribution channels.
Well, that's what Malcolm X said. He wasn't a supremacist. He was a separatist because he believed that the economy had moved so far away that minorities didn't have a chance, so they had to start their own.
Yeah, because there's a lot of good black products that have been wiped out, especially when it comes to beauty and hair.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. There was a black-owned company that made like curling irons and stuff, and if you would go into the beauty supply stores because the Koreans run that, they would like no, that's no good. Get this one. Yeah, it was a big story on that, and we just allowed it to happen because we're not focused. The black community is more worried about social issues than financial, and I think that's hurting us a lot. Like I think it was Malcolm X that said when white person sneezed, black people got the flu. And it's because of that. Like we stay in the victim.
Martin Luther King also said he led us in a house that was on fire because he didn't ask for the money.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so the next subject is going to be one for Easy. Slim.
Oh, that's the sports betting?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let me play this. I'm not too much into gambling and betting, but when this did start happening, I always joke to say that this would happen one day because everybody finds a way to come up with a scandal. So let me run this video. Oh shoot, I don't have it. Well, we'll still talk about it.
We can still talk about it.
I'll let you go on it Easy. To say that the couple players that's been
the most
charged.
recent one The most recent one is a guy named Tony Rozier. He used to play for the Charlotte Hornets. He got caught in a betting scam. The NBA has already investigated it, but the federal people have started an investigation because they're pretty much saying that he was point shaving. Like he only scored like 5 points, and he's like they're pretty much saying he faked the injury like during the game. So they'll bet less so they can make money. You know.
Yeah.
So that's
And
that's
then
what's
with
going on right now, and he's being fairly investigated right now for that currently.
yeah, and they're saying with the how easy it is to place bets with the apps and stuff like that, that a lot of it's hard to regulate, and then you have a lot of these scams that's starting to happen, and the players
Mm-hmm.
can do certain things to manipulate the game.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah.
what's
And
your
he
you
didn't
heard
play
anything
that
about
game.
it?
I think
85.
yeah.
Nah, go ahead. Finish what you was gonna say, E.
Now I was gonna say like he came out in the first quarter. First quarter, he was like, "Ah, I'm hurt," and then all his people like around him that he knows, they bet that he would score less than. Go ahead,
Okay,
85.
so I haven't heard anything about the point shaving, but I kind of figured that because think about it like this, right? Let's say you know somebody in the league or know somebody on the team or whatever it is, as far as players, and they betting big money, 100 grand, and they like, yo, if y'all winning the game, bro, all you gotta do just don't get 58 yards. Get like 57, son. Get like 57. If
Yeah.
you get 57, I could triple up. So I could see that happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that'd be messed up because everybody always had that thought process of, NBA is rigged or NFL is rigged. A lot of
Yeah.
people be feeling that way. You know what I mean? So after the investigation, if this actually comes
It's
out to
true.
be true,